So what I have done now is I've moved off my base over the known point, and I've just set it up all anywhere without a known point. So this is how the second method that I'm going to use to localize. So I'll set up the base over an average point, and then I'll use my rover to do the localization. Okay. So now I'm going to connect to my base. Okay, so that's my base. Connect. So I'm connecting to my base now. Okay, so I'll be using an average point to set up this base. Okay, so all these settings are okay. So I'm going to select set, take an average of 5 points. Okay, my base is set now. So I'm going to select yes to set up the rover. Okay, so now I'm going to connect to my rover. Okay. My rover is connecting now. Okay, so we're still on the same job. That's why it's telling us the voice position has changed, whether to set framework calibration. And I'm going to select yes, because this is what we have to do now. Okay, I'm going to select yes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is the known point that I've set up over here is already in this job. Okay, so I'm going to select there. So that takes me to the point library. And now I've placed my rover over the point. So this is the point that I've set up over now with the rover. Okay, I've just put it up over a plumbing pole support so you can see. Okay, it's over a plumb pole support. Okay, so now what I have to do now is select point 2. Okay, so as you can see, those are the coordinates of point 2 now, and now I have to get the coordinates from the base. So I will select that that icon there that does an average point collection. So it will take an average to collect 10 readings and take an average. Okay. So this is the one from what the GPS is reading, and this is the point that I'm telling the GPS that it's over. So if I go to compute, it will compute the difference between the GPS point and the known point that I have. And these are the difference here. These are the ones in the faded color. Okay. So if I select OK, that's set. Okay. So now if I go, okay, so my rover is set also. Let's finish setting up that. Okay, so that's set successfully. Okay, now let's go to survey and go to stake point, and let us stake out point 1. Sorry, let us stake out point 2 and select OK. So if you look now, this is where we are set up. We've set up over point 1, and if you look at the difference, those are like in the smallest millimeters. So I know that my localization has worked. Okay. Okay. So now I want to verify that my localization is okay. So what I've done now is I've moved my rover from point 2 to point 3. So this is where my rover is now. So this is at point 3. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change from point 2 to point 3. Okay. So let's go to stake points. Select that arrow to change the point. Because I haven't imported, if we go back, I haven't imported stake points. I'm just going to choose from the points that I've collected. So I'm going to choose point 3 and select OK. So why it's giving me that warning that point 3 is not, I haven't imported that point in the stake points library. That's why it's giving me that. So all I have to do is select OK. Okay. So now I'm over point 3. So as you can see now, this is the differences that I'm getting for point 3. So it's a couple of millimeters. So I know that my localization is okay. Okay.